So let's talk a little bit about transportation. I'm going to start with you, Representative McNamara. I think you said you're serving on that committee. And
I am for the first time, yeah, in 7 terms.
There are some differences of opinion on that. So let's start with you and then go to Senator Schmidt. So,
you know, I'm excited. The House proposal, the Republican House has got a great proposal. $7 billion of transportation money over the next 10 years, prioritizing without tax increases. I think that's a great proposal. We're going to have a good discussion with the Senate. The Senate's taking a little different approach. We don't really have House support for a gas tax. I don't think it's the right time. We have a surplus. We have a good opportunity. The one thing that's really encouraging is how we're all agreeing roads and bridges need to be a priority. We need to spend more money now on roads and bridges. We just have too much congestion, too many people caught, too many potholes, and all the challenges without spending enough on roads and bridges. So I look forward to the discussion, and as we see this unfold very quickly over the next 4 or 5 days, hopefully, so that we do all get done on May 18th, which is certainly everyone's goal. It's my hope that we come together and find a way to bridge the differences in transportation. An interesting one I have, a bill I'm authoring, is to raise the gross vehicle weights on trucks to allow 2 more axles, and us to become more consistent with our neighboring other states. It's really a great thing for rural Minnesota to help lower our road construction costs. Safety is really not a factor. MnDOT did a study. It actually showed that the 7-axle trucks are just a little bit more safe when you take into account that you have 20% less trucks on the road. So I'm hopeful that in the end we reach a global agreement on transportation, include some reforms like trucks that are more consistent with the truck weights that we have in other states. And the only way it's more weight is having more axles. It allows for bridges to still be posted if they need to be posted for weight limits. So it's some of the reform that I'm hoping we can include in the transportation bill.
Yeah, I think the idea that transportation is an important topic was settled in the elections in 2014. I think just about everybody running for office was talking about the great need for roads and bridges and a robust transportation network in Minnesota. And now the challenge is how we fund it. And I'm heartened to see the House and the Senate, I think, move closer to appreciating the magnitude of the problem. The experts tell us we're underfunding our transportation system maybe $1 billion a year. And so now the challenge is, all right, how are we going to pay for this? And I think that the Senate's position, the governor's right there with us, we've got to be able to tap some new revenues, because we're coming off of a period in which in the last 15 years Minnesota's been on the revenue roller coaster. We've seen a string of budget deficits plague our state and our local governments and our schools, and we don't want to put ourselves back in that position where we're taking out of the general fund through shifts or other gimmicks and creating a hole. And it's one economic downturn away from being in that repeating cycle of deficits again. And so my mentality here, and I think a lot of my caucus members would agree, we want to be conservative with this budget surplus we have right now. We've already passed a bill that puts $250 million into our reserves. I think that's important to be prepared for the next economic downturn. I think it's also important to make sure that we're not using too many shifts out of the general fund. And I'm concerned with what the House is proposing, a significant amount of money that would be shifted out of the general fund towards transportation. We all agree transportation, just like education, is a huge focus for the state. It's one of 2 things listed in our state constitution that we ought to do. But I think it's also important for us to have a sustainable, dedicated funding source. And the gas tax, like or hate taxes, the gas tax is constitutionally dedicated for roads and bridges. I think it's worked pretty well for us in the past, and I think we've got to look at a way of raising revenue, whether it's the gross receipts tax or the gas tax, whatever it might be, raising revenue, and hopefully we can find a compromise with the House in what you're proposing. We know we're not going to get our bill to pass the Senate floor, and we hope that you understand that you're not going to get exactly what you pass the House floor. I'm on the Transportation Conference Committee, and I think there's a good group of folks who are problem solvers there that want to get a deal done.
What is the status of the various, has there been Senate and House action yet, or is that yet to be completed?
On the transportation issue? Yeah, we met for the first time yesterday.
But there have been bills that have passed the Senate and the House and are ready to go to conference?
Absolutely. We actually, the conference committee members have been named. The committee itself met yesterday, and we adopted some same and similar language, actually. We took 3 provisions from the Senate, 3 provisions from the House, so I think we're setting a good example for a conference committee that can get work done.
Senator Chamberlain.
Well, you started off correctly. There's a big difference. There's $2 billion in differences. And I'm going to start by saying also that the GOP plan that the House and Senate have, the GOP plan, is a smart plan. It's a good plan. It respects Minnesota citizens, and it doesn't raise taxes. Yes, the governor and the Democrats have been ignoring this for 2 years. We had a plan last year to add some money for transportation in the bonding bill. The governor of the DFL did not take it. So I'm glad that the Democrats and the governor have decided that they'd listen to Minnesota and say, we need to work on our roads. So the House, Senate, GOP plan, smart, good, shifts money, makes things more efficient and effective, and puts the money, uses the money in priorities. Very clear, very solid, very good. There's an alternative to raising $2 billion in taxes. The tax plan for the transportation bill that the Democrats have proposed is very unpopular with the citizens, very unpopular. It should go nowhere. We have other alternatives to go after first. I think in the end they will or should come to an agreement. It's hard to envision in a year with a $2 billion surplus and with all these other ideas that they would fail to lead and let us not and lead us to a point where we don't have a transportation bill. So again, we have a smart alternative with the GOP plan, House and Senate. The citizens do not support and do not want another tax. They do not believe they need it. And we're focusing on the priorities. So that's where we're at.
You know, if I could just add, in defending Senate Democrats, in 2013 we actually passed a transportation funding bill, and it's clear that the cohort of freshman senators take this very seriously, and it's something that we've been talking a lot about both in committee and in caucus in the last couple of years. I think the whole discussion about transportation funding and education funding, for that matter, really comes back to this whole notion of this surplus that we have. And I think if you peel the onion on the surplus, you realize it's not as robust as you might think. When you consider inflation and one-time money, that $2 billion gets peeled back, quite readily. And so we don't have the money in an ongoing basis to devote to transportation. I mean, if we're serious about solving this $1 billion annual transportation funding shortfall, we've got to find some new revenue. There's no better mechanism than the gas tax, and that's essentially what the Senate and the governor are proposing.